many of us are still experiencing the wet weather and the flooded conditions, all courtesy of our wet season, where the rainfall is to be normal for the most part. We are still set to see more showers. But for those of you living along those swollen rivers, especially watching the additional rainfall and especially during the high tide, be mindful of the fact that these are rivers which are threateningly high, may well be overspilling their banks. Be mindful about that. In terms of the clouds and the showers, they will continue as we go through into early Friday, particularly along in parts of southern Trinidad. You can see the green colours there. But once we get past that into Saturday, a lot more cloudiness around, but the showers should be petering away. But the winds will definitely be a factor, especially around Tobago as you go through the morning into the afternoon. Stiff winds having flags rippling, palms swaying as well, pushing in those brisk showers. But it will also be there are clouds occasionally bringing the occasional heavy burst towards the morning and then eventually clearing as you get towards that half of the afternoon. For Trinidad, the winds continue for Turco down along Mayaro into reaching as far east as Rio Claro out towards the Guaragua as well. Look for the flags to be rippling there, but the heaviest rains will continue over central and southern rains first thing, and eventually we'll see some improvements by the weekend. So looking at highs, possibly no higher than 31 in Trinidad and 30 in the Tobago, crossing 31 in Scarborough, but still looking for occasionally rough, choppy seas in those sheltered areas, 3 meters offshore for the most part, so be mindful about that. And it is those strong easterly winds of 25 knots that will continue to bring sea spray and whip up the seas with some white caps as well. Now, what does this mean for the rest of your weekend then? At least once we get into Saturday, conditions brighten up quite nicely. There's a ridge of high pressure building. The winds will still be there, especially for Tobago and along the east coast of Trinidad, but we won't be seeing that many showers until we get to late on a Monday and Tuesday, when we'll see another tropical wave bringing wet weather into early next week. So that's your weather, and that's it from me.